Hello, magical butterflies. This is Xtina from ButterflyIntuition Divine Guidance. Hope everyone is having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Today, I will be bringing you the Divine Love weekly reading for the week of July 5th through July 11th. In this collective reading, I will be tapping into the energy of all divine love connections. It doesn't matter the label, whether you resonate with twin flame, soulmate, soul flame, sacred union, you have a connection with someone that's very special. My intention for this collective reading is to bring forth the messages, advice, and guidance from Spirit that can help bring you clarity and guidance in your divine love connection. All of my readings are intended to be timeless, so anyone who is guided to my channel in any given time or space, the messages can apply at that time. I do intend for this reading to resonate with as many people as possible, but unfortunately it is not going to resonate with everyone, so I do ask for you, the viewer, to use your own discernment when listening and watching this video, and only take the message or messages that resonate with you and your divine love connection and leave the rest behind. The way you will know that a reading or a message is resonating with you, you will feel like I'm speaking directly to you. If you are trying to make it fit, then the message is simply not for you, so please do not take it. If you would like to book your own personal reading with me, all personal readings are booked in my Etsy shop. The link to my Etsy shop is in the description box below. If you have any questions or are not sure about a reading, the item details has all of the information, and you also can email me at butterflyintuition1111@gmail.com. If you are not following me on Instagram, I post daily over there. My Instagram is at ButterflyIntuition. I also link my Facebook, Twitter, blog, website, Amazon wishlist, and PayPal donation links below. I'm happy to connect with you on other platforms outside of YouTube, as well as answer any questions you may have. So let's get into this reading. So I have pre-shuffled the cards, but I have not looked at them, so I will be channeling these messages for you in real time. So let's get into the theme for the week of July 5th through July 11th, just to see what's shifting this week in your love connection. So the deck I'll be using for theme is the True Love reading cards. So the theme for this week is going to be about the distorted masculine. Now this is going to be about a masculine energy who is kind of in a distorted, he might be in a little bit of conflict. I'm feeling a masculine who is very much in his head about what has happened between him and his feminine. Now remember, when I refer to the masculine as he, that is an energy. A divine masculine can actually be a man or a woman, and a feminine can be a female or a man. So take it as it applies to your connection. But this masculine energy that I'm picking up on is very much in his head. He really feels bad about what transpired between him and his feminine, and he definitely wishes he can go back in time because he regrets what he did. But he is coming to the realization that he cannot change the past, and that in order for him to move forward, he has to put the past behind him. So if you see on this card, this is kind of like a shredder. This kind of reminds me of a shredder. So he's going to shred the fear-based thoughts that he has so he can get past this energy, because with the sun in the corner of this card, this is showing me that he does feel like brighter days are ahead when it comes to his connection with his feminine, and he definitely wants to go towards her and make the wrongs right. So let's get more into how this masculine is feeling. So his overall energy when it comes to his person, his feminine, when he's thinking of her, just overall feeling with this distorted energy, the deck I'll be using is the Romance Angels. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So what I'm getting is that if the masculine and the feminine have a mutual friend or friends, he's going to go to these friends to help get communication going. Now, if they don't have mutual acquaintances, friends, co-workers, what I'm feeling is that he is really going to call on Spirit to help bring everything together, because what he's doing, he's calling in your soulmate. Of course, this deck doesn't have a twin flame card, so if you're in a twin flame connection, this could be the masculine calling in his twin flame, his divine feminine, saying prayers, affirmations, visualizations will help bring you together. So if the two of you want to come back together, you have to call each other back in if you're in separation. So I'm really channeling a specific group of masculine and feminines who are separated, who want to come back together, and the masculine is trying to get over his ego mind, his fear-based doubt, to call back in his feminine. So say prayers, use positive affirmations, and visualize what it would be like for the two of you to come back together. Now, of course, don't be too specific with the visualizations, because you can block anything from moving forward, because then you have an expectation and an attachment. But if you just envision the two of you sitting down, talking, clearing the air, apologies, keeping it very vague, but just holding on to the vision that the two of you are together, this can manifest into reality. So let's get into the head and heart space of this masculine. So the deck I'll be using for that is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon Oracles. So this masculine's headspace is the Four of Wands, foundation and commitment. So he sees his feminine as someone he wants to settle down with, that he could build a family, a home, someone he could have a true commitment with. He knows when they're together that she wouldn't do anything to him that a karmic has done to him in the past. He knows that she'll be faithful, and they'll be able to have this solid foundation, this beautiful family life. The Four of Wands energy shows me that he really wants to have this family dynamic with her, because that is something he really didn't have as a child, and she didn't have either, because one or both of them they must have a broken home or a single family home if the parents were not married and didn't get divorced. Or maybe their parents stayed together, but there was really no love. It was more a marriage of convenience. Whatever this is showing me that this masculine wants to build a foundation and commitment, because he realizes that he can have this with his feminine. And his heart space, when it comes to his feminine, is Nine of Swords, self-sabotage and nightmares. So because he's in the distorted masculine energy, he definitely is self-sabotaging himself and having his fears bring stories to his head where he is just self-sabotaging himself. Maybe he tries to communicate with his feminine, but then he messes up and he ticks her off, or he types up a message and he doesn't send it because he erases it. So if he gets out of this distorted masculine energy and he just aligns with his intuition and listening to what his angels and guides are telling him, when the message of let your friends help you come in, he can call her in, and then this Nine of Swords energy can close this cycle, and he can actually go into the Ten of Swords energy, where he can bring balance and restoration back into their connection. So the next part of this reading is going to be blocks. So this is blocks, obstacles, conflicts, challenges that might come up this week in your love connection. Now this could be yours, your person. Take it as it applies. So if you're resonating with the first part of this reading, this probably is going to be a very specific group of you, like I said earlier. So just take it as it resonates, because the messages can just help you even if parts of it don't resonate. So the first block that's coming up this week is disconnected. So if you and your person are not speaking, if you're not seeing each other, maybe you don't feel them energetically wise. When someone pulls back their energy, it means they're going within to focus on themselves. So if your person is in that distorted energy where they're working on themselves, clearing cycles, you may not feel it now. Of course, you could be doing that as well. So just know that this disconnecting is okay. It just means the two of you are working on yourselves and balancing yourselves. See how she's just laying in the water very calmly. The water's not rough. It's just, she's just laying in silence and just being still. That's kind of what's going on right now. Someone is working on themselves this week and being very quiet and being very still as they get out of this energy. And the next block is lust. So if you or your person went in another direction to go into a more lustful connection, maybe in a relationship that's based solely on sex, this energy is coming to an end this week. This person who is in this lust energy is going to see that there is more to a relationship than strictly sex, that you want to have an intimate connection with somebody, but you want to have it on all levels, not just physical. You want to have it in mental, emotional, spiritual. You want the whole package. So that is what I have for blocks. So the next part of this reading is going to be guidance. So this is guidance, advice, what you need to know, any action you might be guided to take in your connection, as well as on your own personal journey. So the deck I'll be using for this is the Fortune reading cards, and the deck that I used for the blocks was the Twin Flame Shadows by Mystic Moon Oracles. Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. So the Chariot card is reminding you to keep moving forward. Don't look back. Don't think about the past. Don't worry about what happened in the past. The past is the past, and it's time to focus on the present moment and charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong, stay focused on your goals, and stay strong to know that whatever obstacle you come up with this week or in the weeks to come, you can handle it. You got this, because you're moving forward and you're focused on the present moment and creating your future. Birth, universal energy brings you an opportunity and possibility. So the first message I'm getting is that there might be a birth of a child happening this week, or a child is going to be conceived this week. So if you have sex this week and you don't want to get pregnant, make sure you use protection. And then for others, this birth could just be a birth of a new beginning, maybe a new opportunity in your love connection is going to present itself this week, where you and your person can sit down, have a conversation, and get the ball rolling with the Chariot energy to move ahead. Next message is wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. So for some who have done the work and are ready to come back into union with their partner, if you make a wish, you and your person are going to make the wish at the same time to come back together. You're going to wish on the wishing bone, and you both are going to snap that wishing bone in half exactly, so you both can have this brand new start in your connection. Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. So this message could be specific if you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have that in your chart, or your person is a fire sign. But of course, with this being general, don't take it if it doesn't apply as far as zodiac signs. This could just mean you're very passionate about your life in general, your person, your connection, your life, your career. It's time to just let go of any emotional upheaval. Just let go of the past and embrace the renewal by living in the present moment. Patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So have patience. Patience is a big thing, and it always comes up in a lot of my readings, whether it's personal or general, because when you're in a divine love connection, you feel the energy of your person. You are intuitive to the sense where you feel a shift. You feel like your person wants to be with you. You're getting signs, synchronicities. You're getting messages in personal readings, general readings, but you're never seeing anything in the physical. And that just means sometimes it's just not ready. Because you got to remember, with the cards just pick up on the energy of your person. It's not like a reader is sitting down with your person and having a conversation face to face. This is just energy. And of course, your person has the free will choice to decide, hey, I could take action on this, or I don't have to. I could choose to go in another direction. So that's why you always have to have patience. You just have to slow down, allow things to unfold naturally in divine timing, and just know that if it's meant for you, it's going to come back. Because once you get into the energy where like, hey, I'm okay if they come back, and I'm okay if they don't, because if they don't come back, Spirit is going to put someone just as amazing in my path, and I'm going to be happy. Because when you love yourself and you know that you will have that love, whether it's with this person that's on your mind or someone else, you just know that you will be fulfilled because you love yourself enough to embrace what is good for you and what is meant for you. And then that is how you can have patience, by just allowing things to unfold naturally. Luck is the next message. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So luck is on your side. I'm seeing the luck of the Irish, like St. Patrick's Day. So that could be a specific message if you're Irish or you were born on March 17th. But of course, take it as it applies. But the luck of the Irish, luck is on your side. You are a very strong person, and you have every right to be strong and optimistic when it comes to this connection, or just in general in your life. If you feel that something good is going to happen to you, you're right. Trust your intuition, because it always tells you the truth. And your last guidance message is Moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. So the Moon card is coming through to show you that everything is going to be illuminated to you. So really listen to your intuition. Your intuition is always on point, and if you have been doubting it, you are going to get an epiphany, and you are going to see that your intuition has been correct all along about a person or a situation, and you will be able to move ahead confidently because you will not doubt it anymore. So the next portion of this reading, I want to do some messages from your person's higher self to you. So these are just going to be cards I'm going to read. I'm not going to interpret the messages. That'll be for your own interpretation. So when I read the message, you will know if it's for you because you will feel like I'm speaking to you. If it doesn't feel like I'm speaking to you, then this message is not for you. So don't take it. So I have 10 channeled messages, and the deck I'll be using is Twin Flame Journey Messages, Volume 1 by Mystic Moon Oracles. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. I'm not the same person that you remember. My heart is telling me just do it. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. I just wasn't ready for you. I still love you. I'm reminded of you constantly, and I wish I could take back the things I said. Beautiful messages. I will close out this reading with some affirmations. These are channeled affirmations that I pulled from the, what did I use? Sacred Empowerment deck. So these are affirmations that can help the collective. If you feel guided, you could write down the affirmation as well as take a screenshot of it. Gratitude fuels my inspiration. Because remember, gratitude is the attitude. I allow destruction to make space for creation. This affirmation is perfect for those that are going to go through a tower moment this week. I am my own validation. Love is my purpose. Joy and peace are my calling. So I hope this reading brought you clarity and guidance on what you can expect for this week in your divine love connection. If this reading resonated, let me know in the comment section below. If it didn't, don't worry about it. Hopefully I'll tap into your energy next week. Thank you all so much for all your likes and shares on my videos. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much. If you are not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. And for everybody who is subscribed, please make sure you hit the bell notification so you are notified every time I post a new video. If you would like to book your own personal reading, all readings are in my Etsy shop. The link is below. Wishing you a beautiful and magical week. Stay safe, stay healthy. Much love. Bye.